Henry Mancini in the orchestra, and a tune called High Time, which yours truly heard a great deal of in the past few months at Radio CAE, as it was the theme for CAE's Dawn Patrol program. One more theme we'll play for you, then we'll get back to our historical looks into CAE's past. This one was heard quite regularly on Radio CAE around 2:10 in the afternoon. AFN down south. However, the fact has not changed. They're still bigger than us, so we won't say anything but nice things about them. As a matter of fact, we hope to join up with John Russell, DJ in BFBS, working there this evening in Cologne, around 15 minutes to 11 this evening. Have a chat with him. I believe he'll be talking with Mr. Andrew Cowan, Director of the CBC Armed Forces Service. So that, on this particular program, our final one from Radio CAE towards 15 minutes before 11. Right now, going back to our own band of music. And I think certainly appropriate and just that we play songs like this next one, since we are in Germany, one of the most famous German bands, that of Bert Kaempfert. Broadcast from Radio CAE, located in Fort Victoria, just outside of the reasonably sized town of Werl, West Germany. Time, 6 minutes before 10 o'clock in the evening, coming up to 2 hours and 6 minutes before we say farewell for the last time from Radio CAE. This radio station has, as was mentioned this afternoon in speeches that were heard in the Officers Club in Zost, when Radio CAE made formal presentations to various local political figures, I suppose they would be called, such as the mayor of the town of Werl, whom we've come to know very well because we've been down in the city of Werl to report on things. Quite often have many times recorded the voice of Frau Dr. Grover as she spoke to Canadians and Germans alike. Certainly, one of the things the station has done has been form a certain kind of bridge between North Americans, Canadians specifically, and Germans, and certainly one angle where we've been able to do that has been in the world of pop music. Knowing something about this, to quote you an example, songs that become very popular in Europe long before they're ever heard of in North America. I think a great example of this was the tune done by the Shocking Blue called Venus, which was popular in Europe and played here on Radio CAE some 6 months before it was discovered in North America, and vice versa. Songs produced in North America, which of course Europeans, had it not been for us, wouldn't have heard probably for 2 and 3 months. But we did get them here in Radio CAE and played them, and of course a lot of German young people wrote us, said they were very glad to hear them. One of these songs is this next one, as it turns out, a very popular song right now here in Europe, although it was quite some time ago by Chicago, 25 or 6 to 4.